inception of our activities, we have invested more than $10 billion in more than 310 projects. These projects basically ranges from every single industry, but mainly in infrastructure, energy, especially in the recent years, as well as financial sector, SME development, manufacturing and services, natural resources, mining. So it basically reaches a wide range of activities. And I'm very happy also to say that we have had investments almost in every oblast of the country. And it is a pleasure for me. So when I travel, I can see our projects, coming into life with private sector participants or the infrastructure projects across Kazakhstan. And seeing that and being a part of the development of the country is truly pleasuresome.
Nice. The Middle Corridor initiative has been a focus for cooperation between EBRD and Kazakhstan. And as I know, you made even a research. So what did you identify?
Sure. Middle Corridor, or the Trans-Caspian route, has gained significant importance, especially given the current geopolitical environment and in the recent years. It has been a subject for development for a very long time. But currently there is quite a bit of traction across the countries within Central Asia. So as part of this, we have carried out in the last year a big study funded by the European Union, but carried out by EBRD, us. And we have recently unveiled this report in the EU Central Asia Economic Forum in Almaty, actually on the 19th of May, a few weeks back. So this study looked at as part of the Global Gateway, this study looked at the sustainable transport routes between East and West. And we have looked at it from each country perspective. We looked at what needs to be done. First of all, identification of the most sustainable or the preferred or most sustainable route along this. There were three main candidates: the Central Middle Corridor, the Southern Middle Corridor, and the Central Middle Corridor. And as part of this, we looked at in each of the countries, and we looked at it from two angles. First of all, the soft measures. When we talk about soft measures, it is to increase the speed of customs control, digitalization of paperless, transport, communication.
Global Gateway, right?
Exactly, it's a part of that. It's a part of that will increase the efficiency of moving goods across the set of countries. And when we look at the results of this, the most efficient route, which is also inclusive to all countries in Central Asia, was found to be the route that comes in from Khorgos, entrance into Kazakhstan, through Almaty. It passes through Almaty, goes down to Shymkent, and connects touches with Tashkent, and then it comes up all the way to Aktau in Kazakhstan, and then crosses the Caspian Sea into Baku, from Baku to Georgia, into either the Black Sea or through Turkey to pass through Europe. This route is the most economically also inclusive and the most efficient route that it has been identified. There were 32 big priority investments. So along with the soft measures, there were also the hard investments as well. So quite close to $18 billion of investments are needed along this corridor to make it more efficient and to increase the existing throughput, especially for Kazakhstan, as much as 7 times higher in the future up until 2040.
Since we start to talk about the investments, Kazakhstan is trying to green its economy, and in this case, EBRD invested 40% to renewable capacity. What you can say about this?
Sure.
What is our chance?
Green economy transition or decarbonization of the Kazakh economy is the key to sustainable economic development. This year, we saw President Tokayev signing the long-term decarbonization strategy of Kazakhstan to be decarbonized, carbon-free by 2060. And there is a lot to be done. And renewable energy is a key part, key component within the decarbonization and the sustainable economy. Since 2009, we have been very active in the renewable market in Kazakhstan. Starting from the feed-in tariff structures, continuing to the auction mechanisms, we worked with Kazakhstan, with Ministry of Energy, for creating an enabling environment for especially private investors, foreign investors, to come in and invest in the renewable energy. So currently, we have invested as high as 700 megawatts into projects, which roughly corresponds to 40% of the installed capacity of renewables, new renewable investments in Kazakhstan, and we want to continue to do so. And recently, we are also seeing significant developments across the board. We had, through the Astana International Forum today, and also the Foreign Investors Council today, we know that there will be some further developments of more renewable energy projects coming up. Last week, Ministry of Energy also declared that there will be 6.7 gigawatts of new auctions for renewable energy in wind, in solar, and together with also batteries. So overall, when you look at it, renewable energy, the importance of it is key, and Kazakhstan is moving towards its goal of having renewable energy as part of composing of the 15% of electricity produced by 2030. And as EBRD, we are here to support both in terms of investments as well as technical cooperation and policy engagement with our counterparts in the government.
But now the share of renewable energy in the sector of energy nearly 4.5%.
4.5%, yes.
And to be carbon neutral by 2060, do you think it's an ambitious goal? Is it real in general?
It is not going to. It is not going to be easy.
Easy, right?
It is an ambitious goal. However, it doesn't mean it's not possible. It is both possible and plausible. It is not only renewable energy. There will be also energy efficiency, increased energy efficiency across all sectors. Renewable energy is an important component, but it's not the only component. Together with increasing the energy composition, electricity production composition, eventually reduction of coal power generations are the key. But we also have production facilities which can move to green. There is also a lot of companies, especially across Samruk-Azina, for example. They have their own strategies of decarbonization strategies moving towards the carbon neutrality. We have, in addition to that, we're working with cities. We have 4 green cities in Kazakhstan where joined the program of Green City in Kazakhstan, namely Almaty, Shymkent recently we're working on, Semey and Özkemen. So in these, so it is basically everywhere. So when you combine all these efforts in a structured manner, carbon neutrality is not a dream. It is possible. And I really believe, and I hope we will be around, you will be, but I hope I will be around as well in 2060 to see the carbon neutral Kazakhstan.
Tamam Hüseyin Bey, çok teşekkürler. Harika bir konuşma oldu.
Ben teşekkür ederim. Çok sağ olun. Thank you very much.
Sizinle tanıştığıma çok memnunum.
Ben de çok memnun oldum. Sağ olun.
So the first day of Astana International Forum is over. Participants today, during the day, discuss topical issues on regional and international agendas. Tomorrow we will continue our interesting interviews. Bye.